Welcome back, Guardians. In this video I wanted to talk about two of the specific weapons in the weapon balancing and tuning. Well, maybe three, but let's just concentrate on two of them because people are screaming and ranting and raving about these weapons being nerfed, and this is a good thing to be happening, and I'm going to explain why, or to what I believe why it's a good thing. If you can't see it that way, then I can't help that, but the game Destiny is supposed to last for 10 years. That's the goal. 10 years of content and gameplay and DLCs, etc, etc. How in the hell is that going to last if on day one of DLC being released, all the bosses are being beaten in 30 seconds or less? And that's what happened with Skolas in the Prison of Elders level 35 on day one. Because the Gjallarhorn is too overpowered. It is the only thing anyone ever uses to beat absolutely everything in this game. And when a gun is that relied upon, there's no variety, there's no skill, there's no strategy, there's no tactics. That is a problem, because that is not what the game Destiny should be about. You shouldn't just stand and mindlessly shoot a boss and kill them in less than a minute, let alone less than 30 seconds. The game is supposed to be hard, it's supposed to be challenging, it's supposed to last longer than it is, and that is the biggest complaint from most people who play Destiny, is that the content doesn't last enough. The DLC longevity ends after about a month. The reason why is because everything you're supposed to build up to, going from level 28 up to level 35, every single Prison of Elders, you're supposed to build up to that, not in one single day. But that's what people done, because the Gjallarhorn was way too easy to use by standing in a Titan bubble and jumping out and firing it, and with 3 people with 3 Gjallarhorns made everything incredibly straightforward and easy. Now if you want easy mode in a game, that's not happening anymore. Easy mode has been switched off, and that comes with the second weapon also, the Black Hammer. So the Black Hammer's being nerfed, or what it sounds like anyway, to not have unlimited ammo anymore. What it's going to do is that'll increase the ammo clip to 18 from 15, so you get 3 extra shots. And once you hit the 3 precision shots, your bullets come from your clip, and so you don't have to reload. Basically, you don't have to waste that time reloading. Now if you think about it, most of the bosses in this game will die within those 18 bullets, or at least they'll be down to like 10% health, and all you have to do is finish them off with another weapon. The nerf coming to that gun isn't actually that big of a deal. All it's doing is making you actually move around the map instead of standing still and shooting mindlessly at a precision spot. And that is the problem with the gun, and why it's a good thing that it's being nerfed, because it's going to make people work, it's going to make people use strategy and tactics and actually earn the things that they're getting from nightfalls, etc. You know, it's gonna be work. You're gonna have to work towards it, and if you can't do that, then I suggest, I don't know, maybe you just stop playing Destiny if it's not for you. But at the end of the day, the core gamer who wants this game to last 10 years isn't the sort of person who just wants to do everything easy mode every week, where you log on a Tuesday on reset, do everything within a couple of hours, and then don't play the game for the rest of the week. That's not ideal for a gamer who loves a game, who's passionate about it, as well as the company who wants to carry on developing this game. If everything's getting done in an instant, they're not happy, because that's not what their idea was for the game. So they're making changes to satisfy themselves and letting the game last longer, but they're also doing it to create longevity for the core fans and be able to enjoy the game more than it already is. Now, even with the PvE content drying up, PvP was still an issue. Thorn, Last Word, constantly there, sniper shotguns, and they're doing the right things to change those to make PvP more balanced, more fair, and there's going to be more variety in what's used on a day-to-day basis in Crucible or Trials or whatever. Now the issue with that is you can't just balance one side of the game. You can't just balance PvP and leave PvE. It's just not ideal. It's not what works, you know what I mean? You change everything while you can, and the best place to do it is right now, before Destiny 2.0 Taken King comes out, so everything's prepared and ready to have a much fairer, better, longer lasting game when Taken King comes out. I for one am not entirely happy that Gjallarhorn's being nerfed, but I can see it's necessary, and I can see all the necessary changes that are happening. I'm not going to sit here and rant and rave and scream about the fact that easy mode's not on. I'm just going to learn how to play the game differently. It's that easy. But the nerfs that are happening aren't even as big of a deal as what people are making it out to be. The third weapon that I was going to talk about is the icebreaker. Everyone's like, oh, the icebreaker was fine, why didn't you just leave it as? And yes, I agree, it was fine the way it was. But to increase the recharge rate, all they're doing is pre-nerfing the weapon so that it doesn't become the most relied on sniper after the Black Hammer's nerfed. So they're just putting that in place so that they don't change it down line in the future. They might as well just get everything done and out the way now so that people can have a fairer, more variety in their game with better strategies, better tactics, make the game more interesting, make it last longer. And if you can't see that, then I don't know what to tell you. But that's my thoughts and opinions on it, guys. The nerfs are a good thing. Think about it for a little while and you might see it. See you in the next video. Leave some comments, leave some feedback, likes, all that good stuff. Peace.